So Credu have all joined here together as a whole team at Tynrhyd Retreat near Devil's Bridge, Aberystwyth, which happens to be in the centre of Wales, apparently, they tell us. So equally difficult to get to for all of us, which was a great tagline, I thought. So we're here from Wicked Young Carers, Ceredigion Young and Adult Carers, Powys Young and Adult Carers, our first point of contact team, our management team. We've got some trustees here, and we've also been joined by some of our commissioners from some of the counties that we are commissioned by. And we're joining up to talk about what respite means for Credu and for the families and carers who are supported by us and who are involved with us.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because I think respite just means so many different things. I think for me, respite is just calm and to absolutely stop.
For me as an individual, respite means just stopping and having a clear mind and not having to worry about what I have to do for other people, when I have to do it, what are the consequences if something doesn't get done. Knowing that I'm really committed to all of those things and I'm going to pick up all of those issues at some point in the future, but just having time where they can all just fall away and I can just be myself.
I do take my respite really seriously, actually. I'm quite boundaried in how I work and my work-life balance. I can walk out of my front door with my dog and go into a woodland and take my headspace away from work very quickly. And I also have a lot of friends that I like spending time with, family. I like music, I like art. So, I like to have lots of interests outside of my job and my role, and that's my respite.
Respite to me is coming here. It's like a holiday. I am with friends. I can say anything I like here. They do the same. Nothing goes further. We all understand. I know where every one of these people are coming from.
I've been on this journey with Credu for 3 years now. Previously, I was a volunteer and I was introduced to Tynrhyd here. I think in the summertime we came along, brought a bunch of carers along, a real diverse group of carers, children, older carers, dogs, and yeah, it was just a wonderful experience with all of them, really. They really all got some wellbeing out of this. We weren't sure how it was going to gel together, but I think because of the space that Gareth has created, he's put a lot of thought into this. For our carers, and they're cared for, they can just be themselves. They could come along, bring whatever it was they needed, their comforts, their animals, their pets, and Gareth has thought about all of this. There was food, when the carers came in and saw this amazing space, it was like, oh my gosh, you've put this on for us. It was like, it's already here, isn't it? Gareth's done this.
So Credu have been here a fair few times in the past 12 months and have really benefited from the quietness, the peacefulness and the tranquility of the place, and also making the venue their own and using our in-house caterer, as well as using our facilities such as the games room and the hot tub, and also this lovely 12 acres of grounds as well as the footpaths that are sort of starting to and from the site. So yes, we have developed a really strong relationship with Credu and have really seen how beneficial it's been for people who have come here and how they have re-energised and just taken a new lease of life and just bounced from the experience with a smile on their face. It's important for us to offer this facility to Credu. I've got personal experience, as has my member of my staff here, of looking out for and caring for people with care needs. And to me, From all the hard work that I've put in to developing Tynrhyd to what it is today, from the foundations of ruin and nearly losing the property to a functional, live and kicking place, it really is pleasing, and also makes it all worthwhile when people go away from here with a big smile on their face and rejuvenated, relaxed and ready to come back again.
I think for some of them it was being invited to come and have that space and not be intrusive as well, because as much as Credu feel like a big family, some people, especially on the neurodiverse, they don't necessarily want that group thing. So we're very mindful of it being bespoke. And I just think there's something magical about the whole family, coming along. There were mums and dads, siblings, really diverse group.
So where it started was that we noticed that if you had really good conversations with people, you were able to make a big difference, because people would think and talk about what would be beneficial to them. And if that took a small amount of money, having that small amount of money to make it happen was really useful. So we discovered that not really by accident, but by sort of deliberate, intentional curiosity.
I think it's an understanding of what unpaid carers really need, and to see if their facility is suitable. So to share, for people to share their ideas and not reinvent the wheel, learn from other people and listen.
So that time just to connect with themselves. And people try, well, from the stories that I've heard, people try and connect with the things that make them, the things that have special meaning to themselves. Sometimes it's really exciting and it's doing new things, but a lot of the time it's just having time, and it's just doing very ordinary things without having to worry about all of the obligations and the commitments that you've got. Families want to create memories. They want to create shared memories with each other. So lots of us take for granted our opportunities to go out and create family memories. Now we can spend time together, we can go to places, we can have holidays, we can have experiences, and they become part of our story, and they make us richer because we've got stories. And one of the things that can affect you if you're a carer is it's expensive, your income reduces, it's hard to go places as a family, depending on the specifics of the person that you're caring for.
And as the time progressed, I think the characters really came out from probably being a little bit sort of secluded and within themselves. They sort of started to open up and really enjoy what was around them and see what was around them. Yeah, finding that worth that Credu love as well. So I think it's really important for us to all come together, because we're all working in our own areas. And I think listening to all of the different projects from the young, wicked, to the older projects of the centre, the Haven, it's all about the heart of the matter, the people themselves and the communities. Once you give them permission and some space, and that listening takes place, we're able to move on that journey together. We're an amazing, diverse team. We've got the most incredible trustees and manager and CEO. Everybody gels together and comes together. I really think, and the same with the young carers, when we come together, we're as one. As a non-paid carer and a volunteer, I could sit down with the CEO and have a cup of tea, or have an in-depth conversation, or I could pour my heart out. As an employee, I can do exactly the same. We all have worth, and we're all listened to, and I think that's what makes us very unique.
Carers live in the reality of compassion and empathy. That's not to paint a picture of everything is wonderful. There are real challenges. There's real isolation, there's real loneliness, there's real unfairness and social injustice, and there's real fear. But at the same time, they do live in a culture of kindness, empathy and compassion. And being in Credu has allowed me to live in that culture as well, and I've received far more than I've been asked to give. And it's been just incredibly rewarding, and it's presented me with a different way of being part of a community that actually take kindness really seriously. And it's just been, for me, it's been life enhancing, and it's massively enriched my life. So the rewards have been absolutely enormous for me.